Welcome to an exclusive exploration into the life and lasting influence of an entertainment legend, Berry Gordy. From his opulent lifestyle to his extensive philanthropic efforts, we'll uncover the intricate tapestry that defines Gordy's extraordinary career. We'll delve into his net worth, luxurious residences, envy-inducing car collection, and the profound impact he's had on the world. As a seasoned journalist with a passion for uncovering the stories behind iconic figures, I invite you to join me on this exhilarating journey through realms of wealth, influence, and unparalleled creativity. Together, let's unravel the mystery of this cultural icon, shedding light on the nature of his remarkable success and the enduring legacy he leaves behind. Born in Detroit, Michigan in 1929, Gordy was raised in a large family, the seventh of 8 children. Interestingly, he shares ancestry with former U.S. President Jimmy Carter, tracing his lineage back to the Georgian plantation owner James Gordy. Despite his family's modest circumstances, Gordy harbored big dreams from a young age. After dropping out of high school during the 11th grade, he initially pursued a career in boxing, hoping to make a name for himself in the ring. However, fate had other plans for him, and he found himself drafted into the Army during the Korean War. Upon returning from his military service, Gordy's entrepreneurial spirit led him to open a record store called 3D Record Mart in Detroit. Specializing in jazz albums, the store quickly became a gathering place for the city's African-American community, providing them with access to the music they loved. It was during this time that Gordy's passion for songwriting and producing began to take shape. One of Gordy's early compositions, Reet Petite, found success when it was recorded by the talented Jackie Wilson, earning Gordy his first taste of success in the music industry. Bolstered by the profits from this hit song, Gordy made the bold decision to pursue songwriting and producing full-time, setting the stage for what would become an illustrious career in music. Between 1957 and 1959, Berry Gordy Jr. embarked on a journey that would forever change the landscape of the music industry. It was during this time that Gordy, fueled by his passion for music and driven by a desire to make a mark on the world, began producing tracks and albums for emerging artists. Among these artists was a young musician named Smokey Robinson, who would go on to become a legendary figure in his own right. Robinson, recognizing Gordy's talent and vision, encouraged him to dream bigger and aim higher. In 1959, armed with nothing but determination and an $800 loan from his family, Gordy took a bold leap of faith and launched Tamla Records, an R&B label that would lay the foundation for what would later become Motown Records. The inaugural release on Tamla, Marv Johnson's Come to Me, set the stage for the label's future success, signaling Gordy's arrival on the music scene. Not content to rest on his laurels, Gordy quickly followed up with another hit, The Miracles' Bad Girl, released under his second label Motown. The success of these early releases paved the way for Gordy to merge Tamla and Motown into the Motown Record Corporation later that same year, laying the groundwork for what would become one of the most iconic and influential record labels of all time. By 1966, Motown had grown into a powerhouse, boasting 450 employees and generating an impressive $20 million in revenues. Throughout the late 1960s and 1970s, Motown dominated the charts, churning out hit after hit and solidifying its status as one of the most successful independent record companies in history. Gordy's visionary leadership and keen business acumen propelled Motown to unprecedented heights, culminating in its sale to MCA Records in 1988 for a staggering $61 million. In addition to his stake in Motown, Gordy also sold his interests in the Motown song catalog, which included an impressive 15,000 songs, 240 of which he had penned himself. The sale of the catalog to Polygram a few years later further cemented Gordy's financial success, with the company paying a whopping $330 million for the rights to the songs. Today, Berry Gordy Jr. stands as a titan of the music industry, with a net worth estimated at over $400 million. His contributions to music and culture are immeasurable, having launched the careers of iconic artists like the Supremes, Marvin Gaye, The Temptations, The Four Tops, and Stevie Wonder. In recognition of his immense impact, Gordy has been honored with numerous accolades, including induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988 and the receipt of the National Medal of Arts from President Barack Obama in 2016. In addition to his remarkable achievements in the music industry, Gordy also delved into various other ventures, leaving an indelible mark on entertainment and culture as a whole. In 1994, Gordy penned his autobiography, To Be Loved, offering readers a captivating glimpse into his extraordinary life journey. From his humble beginnings in Detroit to his meteoric rise to success as the founder of Motown Records, Gordy's memoir provided an intimate and insightful look at the man behind the music. But Gordy's creative endeavors didn't stop there. In 2011, he embarked on a new project that would bring the story of Motown to the bright lights of Broadway. Collaborating with talented writers, directors, and performers, Gordy set out to create a spectacular musical that would pay homage to the iconic label and its legendary artists. The result was Motown, the musical, a dazzling production that captured the essence and energy of the Motown era. Premiering at the Lunt-Fontanne Theater in April 2013, the musical took audiences on a nostalgic journey through the hits that defined a generation. From the soulful sounds of Marvin Gaye to the infectious rhythms of the Supremes, Motown the musical celebrated the timeless music that continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. The Broadway run of Motown the musical was met with widespread acclaim, drawing crowds of theatergoers eager to experience the magic of Motown live on stage. The show's success paved the way for a UK version, which opened to rave reviews in London's West End in January 2016, further solidifying Gordy's legacy as a visionary storyteller and impresario. Through his autobiography and the creation of Motown the musical, Berry Gordy Jr. ensured that the rich history and cultural significance of Motown would endure for future generations. Berry Gordy Jr.'s personal life has been marked by a series of marriages and divorces, as well as the joys and challenges of fatherhood. His journey through love and family has been as dynamic and multifaceted as his illustrious career in the music industry. In 1953, shortly after returning from his service in the Korean War, Gordy tied the knot with Thelma Louise Coleman in Toledo, Ohio. However, their union was not destined to last, and they parted ways in 1959, after 6 years of marriage. Despite the dissolution of their relationship, they remained bound by the shared responsibility of raising their 3 children together. Gordy's second marriage was to Raynoma Mayberry Lyles, a talented songwriter and businesswoman, in 1960. Their union, like his first, ended in divorce after a few years. Despite the brevity of their marriage, they welcomed a son into the world, adding to Gordy's growing family tree. In 1990, Gordy exchanged vows once again, this time with Grace Eaton. However, their marriage faced its own set of challenges, and they ultimately went their separate ways in 1993. Despite the end of their marriage, Gordy cherished the bond he shared with Grace and the memories they created together. Throughout his life, Gordy's romantic entanglements extended beyond the confines of marriage, resulting in several children with different partners. He welcomed a daughter with Gina Jackson, a son with Margaret Norton, and a daughter with the legendary singer Diana Ross, with whom he had a significant romantic relationship. In addition to his biological children, Gordy also embraced fatherhood with Nancy LaVisca, further expanding his role as a devoted parent. Despite the complexities of his personal life, Gordy's commitment to his children remained unwavering, and he took pride in nurturing and supporting them as they navigated their own paths in life. Berry Gordy Jr.'s real estate ventures have been as impressive and varied as his contributions to the music industry. With a keen eye for prime properties and a penchant for investment, Gordy's portfolio boasts some of the most coveted estates in California. In 1975, Gordy bid farewell to his longtime Malibu mansion, a coastal retreat that had been his sanctuary for over 2 decades. The property, nestled in the heart of Malibu, fetched a staggering $6 million, marking the end of an era for Gordy's seaside abode. Not content with resting on his laurels, Gordy turned his attention to the bustling cityscape of Century City, California. In 2014, he made headlines once again as he parted ways with a luxurious condo, fetching a cool $2 million in the process. The sale underscored Gordy's savvy investment strategies and his ability to navigate the competitive real estate market with finesse. However, the crown jewel of Gordy's real estate empire lies nestled in the prestigious enclave of Bel Air. It was here in 1976 that Gordy made his first foray into the world of Bel Air real estate, acquiring a parcel of land that would serve as the foundation for his sprawling estate. Over the years, Gordy expanded his holdings, acquiring 3 contiguous parcels that together form a magnificent 4-acre compound. At the heart of this sprawling estate stands a majestic main house, boasting an impressive 10,000 square feet of living space. With 13 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, the main residence exudes elegance and grandeur at every turn. Additionally, Gordy owns a neighboring parcel, adorned with a charming 5,000 square foot house, adding to the allure of his Bel Air domain. Today, Gordy's Bel Air properties stand as a testament to his astute business acumen and his unwavering commitment to excellence. With an estimated worth ranging from $50 to $70 million, Gordy's Bel Air estate represents the epitome of luxury living in Southern California, a fitting reflection of the man behind the Motown legend.